Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fury. Now, I know I'm a jack of all trades to a degree. I'm into all types of things. I love collecting my Transformers, and I like cooking, but I also like e-biking. This is one of the only few ways that I told one of my friends, my old EMS partners, well, associate, because, hey, Petey. I told him I will be willing to give the bike like a try. Over 2 years ago, I told him that if it's an e-bike, I was like, I'm 44 years old, or soon to be 44 at the time, and I'm not going to be out there killing my knees. I do enough strenuous activity as an EMT. So, here we are with the e-bike. This is the RadRover 6 Plus. One of their more popular bikes. Heavy frame. One of the faster bikes, but the problem with a lot of Rads, with their controller, they have regulation in them. And stay, because he's gonna come into the frame again. I gotta talk to him. Sorry about that, everybody. Sit. Good boy. See, a lot of them, sorry about that. A lot of them have motors that go up to 750 watts. But their base regular output, due to the standard stock controller, is about 500 watts on the maximum, right? Like on the average. So my controller blew out a couple of weeks ago. The bike went shut on and just fried. And the controllers is usually in the frame right here. You have to take off the battery housing. You have to take off the key hole, and you have to pull it out by the wires. Simple, more simple than what it sounds. So I got that out and realized that it was fried. It had a split in it, and it arced. And my unfortunately my throttle went out. My thumb throttle, the twist throttle. So Rad was like, your bike is out of the 1 year warranty. I was like, I get it. They was like, but we'll give you half off of the new controller, which would have been 70 something, $80 probably with shipping and handling and tax. And I opted to be like, you know what? Let me go for the gusto right now. And I found out about an upgrade from a company called Electro Bike World. And I think it's Electric Bike World, if I'm correct. Let me turn on the interface so I can say the name properly. Yes, Electro Bike World. Electro Bike World made a new controller, which I placed at the bottom of the bike. And because it can't fit here no more, as you can see, it's a lot larger. If I lift up, you see that black box down there. I somehow Jimmy rigged it there. It's very stable. It's shielded, so you don't have to worry about the elements all that much. And I reconfigured it. The issue also is that I don't want to spend another $600 on a battery right now. So this is the stock battery. I decided to purchase a device which allows you to do dual batteries. You could find some that even got triple. So this is the harness. What I did is took the battery housing, run it through here as well, the motor, and you run them together with the controller, the battery housing, and now I got two batteries here. This is a rechargeable battery which I got from Amazon, which you can just pretty much mount to the bar of the bike. It removes from the bag. It recharges. Little word of the wise: do not overcharge the battery. The controller, the battery, like these, usually come with this. It's going to be a red light, meaning that it's charging. The moment it goes to green, remove it. These are not like these Rad batteries where they're shielded and they have protection, where they have an automatic cutoff and they got a good brain inside of them. So I would say, even with that, now there's a all new interface with the bike, along with the controller not being of Rad. It's not made by Rad, so it has to have its own brain. And if you look up here, let me see if I can get you to come up here. If you look up here, you see it has its all new brain and stuff. And the only drawback also is that your premium headlights will no longer work on here. But there's an option that I have coming in the mail. There's a USB port. You can power a USB light from the battery through the controller screen, and you could just pretty much mount it to your handlebar. So I got that coming next week. Other than that, it seems to be a really good issue to just basically run the bike like that. And it's just one thing I want to show you guys. Look how fast the throttle goes. I'm going to twist the throttle one time at level 1. Let's go to 1. I'm going to twist it. Look at that. Look how fast it took. That's level 1. This has 5 levels. Now let's go to level 2. Twist it, tap it once. See how far that goes? That's level 2. Let's go to 3. Hold on, let me get ready. I'm gonna brace myself. Wow, see? Now, let's go to level 4. Oh dear. Now, there is significant pull with each one. Now let's go to the level 5, the highest. Okay, here we go. All right, don't laugh if I fall, okay? That is, I can tell you right now with, you can feel the power of each pull depending on the level you're on. Something I didn't really feel before. I felt like the throttle propulsion, or the throttle felt generic no matter which level you was on. Not generic, it felt the same no matter which level from 1 to 5. So there's already a big advantage. Now, I know I'm here in my low-level apartment, but I want to see how that level 5 goes with me on the bike. So let's try now. Even with 200 pounds on it, you're able to feel a difference that you would not have felt in the stock motor and controller. I mean, well, not stock motor, the stock controller. You wouldn't have felt the difference. This is a 35 amp controller, which is a lot more powerful. I think it's 10 amps stronger than the stock motor, and you can unlock the bike's full potential. And when you unlock the bike's full potential, what's going to happen is that you're going to be draining your battery a lot faster. This is the reason why I got a dual battery, but it evenly distributes. And I don't think, from what I was told, you can get a maximum between 40 to 50 miles on a dual charge, which is, I'm gonna be honest with you, on these bikes you get the maximum 25 miles off of a 1 battery charge. This is why I don't take this bike long distance. I have my Rad Mission, which is a discontinued model. I take that one long distance because not only did I purchase a $200 official Rad battery while the bike was on clearance due to the bike being discontinued, but I have 3 batteries for that bike. I'll tell you how. The stock battery that came with the Mission, the $200 battery that I purchased, and also I have a Rad Expand 5, which is the foldable Rad bikes. Those batteries also work on the Rad Mission. See, this is a semi-integrated battery. This is the batteries pretty much going forth for a lot of the bikes, from the Rad, I think the Rad City to the RadRovers, the RadRover 6 Plus. A lot of the current bikes will use that, and they will use a new revised version of the batteries that the Mission and Expand used. So my Mission is a lighter frame bike. It only has 1 gear. That's the caveat. It's a 1-speed bike, but it's lighter frame. I got more power for it, and I can go longer distances. This bike here, hopefully with this, I'm gonna take it for a test run soon, and that I hope that I'm really able to get a good distance. You know, I'll at least ride out to Manhattan, see my girlfriend, charge it up a little bit at her house, go home and stuff. And the whole thing cost me, cost me a couple $100. I'm not gonna lie about you, but it was over a a process of weeks. It's not like I just like, okay, I'm just throwing money at everything. You know, you gotta pace yourself with it. Just how I like when I collect my Transformers figures. Anyway, here we go here. I'm very pleased with what I got here. This is, I can't wait to get this back on the road. I can't wait. It's been weeks. I'm gonna go test ride this one maybe. I'm gonna put it outside. After I finish this video, I'm gonna put it outside, chain it up, have it ready to ride. What time is it? Maybe I'll go to the gym. Anyway, it's your boy Fury. It's been real. I, for one, love when I get a project done of my own hands. You learn a lot more about yourself, and you learn a lot more about just having essential skills of DIY. It helps me in my carpentry. It just helps me overall. Even in EMS field, which is one of the most unpredictable fields, having a sense of DIY always helps. And people are like, how? You know, it's people's lives, it's medical, it's things of that nature. It's just sometimes you understand time is of essence, and you are not in the range of a paramedic. So you know what the signs are, you know what's going on, you know what needs to be done. You want to get to a location where if they can't come to you, they can meet you on the way, or you can get them to the closest hospital while you sustaining their life, which is a last resort. We just not like in this nature, like, oh yeah, we just gonna do it ourselves. We always want the help from when it's a high priority call. We always want the help. But some things you gotta DIY. Like Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano say, DIY. Nobody believed in them. They got themselves there. And I got this bike back on the road with a little process of elimination. And sometimes process of elimination can cost you, but you're always the wiser for it. I rambled on way too long after this one. It's your boy Fury. I'm out, y'all. Peace.